Okay, everybody. In this video, we're just going to now look at, from the previous video, we've examined the rules for this matching game here, and now what we're going to do is look at the questions. Let's take a peek here. Question 18, and I'm going to kind of go through this relatively quickly. Hopefully, it's not going to be. 1 second, I'm getting a call, so I'm going to pause this. Okie dokie. In this video, we're going to just continue on looking at what the questions would be for this particular matching game. We've already mapped this scenario out, given the rules in the green, our blue sort of scenario. Over here is our different pieces. I'm not going to go over that again. We discussed that in the last video, so let's just go ahead and hit the problems. Might go through this a little bit fast. Just let me know if doesn't make sense, but we'll just see what we can do. So let's look at 18. Now, first thing. Generally speaking, the very first question that you're hit with when you sketch out a logic game on the LSAT is going to be something that is asking you which of the scenarios breaks the rules. So let's just, kind of interpret this for a minute. Which one of the following could be, so what could possibly be true, an accurate account of all the kinds of material recycled at each recycling center? So really, to translate this, it's really asking, the first question is just asking which one of these does not break our rules. So let's just go through the list here. Let's start with A. So remember what our rules are, right? We need to have, if we have wood, we have to have newspaper as well. Whatever's in 2 has to be in 1, and there's only one P, and if we have P, no glass to go with it. Alright, so let's just see what might break our rules. Let's see. Center 1, newsprint, plastic, wood. Well, there's plastic. We only have one of those, but we'll come back to that in a minute. But we have wood in there and newsprint, so far, that's okay. Center 2, newsprint and wood. Well, let's see. Well, wood plus newsprint, that fits rule 1. It also fits rule 2 because what was in center 2, wood and newsprint, is also in center 1. So far, so good. But let's look at center 3. Glass, tin, wood. Okay, we got a problem. Wood. Wood, rule 1. When we have that, we have to have newsprint. It's not in center 3. That's out. Problem. Okay, let's go down to the next one. Center 1. We have G, N, and T. Now, you might say, oh, wait a minute, we have newsprint, but where's the wood? Remember, it just goes, if we have wood, then therefore N. So we can put something like this, maybe. If I have wood, I have to have N. Not necessarily the other way around. I can have newsprint without wood. Let's look at this. So far, okay, that's all right. Center 1, fine. Center 2, glass, newsprint, tin, also still not violating any of our rules. Center 3, newsprint, plastic. Okay, we have wood there, but we have newsprint to go with it. We have plastic. That kicks one of our rules here. Remember, the rule for plastic is only one place can have it and no glass to go with it. No glass. Nobody else has. So, actually, frankly, we would stop right there. That would be our answer. We're done. Remember, strategically, once you've found something that fits the criteria, we're asking for something that could be an accurate account. Once we've found it, we are done. But, just for the sake of completeness, I'm going to look through the rest and show you why these would be wrong. C, D, and E. But on the test itself, once you've hit that, just flag it and go. But let's look at this. Let's see what the contradiction is with C. What's the problem? Well, it looks like, for example, I can kind of see this right now, is that, remember, our rule 2 is whatever's in 2 has to be in 1. 2 has glass, newsprint, and tin. There's no tin in center 1. We're out. What about D? Let's see here. What's the problem here? We have plastic, 1 space, so far so good. Wood and newsprint in center 3, so far so good. We have glass and tin here. Oh, the contradiction is with center 1 is that rule 3. If we have plastic, no glass. I've got plastic and glass in D. That's out. That breaks our rule 3. Okay, what about E? Let's see here. Plastic and newsprint and wood, right? We have wood, therefore newsprint, so we're good. Plastic. Oh, I see the problem. Plastic here, plastic there. We're supposed to only have 1 plastic. That's out. Okay. Hopefully that made sense. Let's look at 19. Which one of the following is a complete feel like it has to have that little emphasis, but complete and accurate list, any one of which could recycle plastic. Okay, so let's think about this for a minute. Complete and accurate, sort of buzzword. Just basically meaning we're not leaving out any other possibility. Let's just think about this. We're asking which of these cycling centers could in fact recycle plastic. Well, we know, look at these, let's combine rules 2 and 3 just for a moment. We know that only one place, according to rule 3, is allowed to recycle plastic. And we also know that whatever's in 2 has to be in 1. So, for example, if I've got plastic in recycling center 2, I'm also going to have it in recycling center 1, which would violate rule 3. So that tells me I cannot have plastic in center 2. Just lace that. So that means we can automatically eliminate plastic can't be here, because that includes center 2, and it also cannot be here. Alright, well then let's think about this. And don't overthink this. Which of these could in fact recycle plastic? Well, think about what the rules are for plastic. We can only have one place that has plastic, and if we have plastic, no glass. We've already taken care of rule 2. I think we can kind of see that we wouldn't break any rules if we did both of those, right? I could have plastic in here, and then, of course, then not there. Or, vice versa, I could have this here and not in there. I'm not going to go through it in this video, because I'm already running a little bit long. But go ahead and just pause it and just play that scenario out. And in a way, you can just kind of check to see, am I breaking any rules by putting plastic in 3 versus putting plastic in 1? And I think you'll see that we wouldn't. Okay, let's pause here and then we'll do the remaining problems in the next video.